guys, I'm Darren Purchese from Purchese Sweet Studio in South Yarra. Now I've got a cool dessert exclusive for Fed Square's new and exciting virtual square. I'm known for recreating classic desserts, so I'm excited to show you a mashup of two awesome desserts, a trifle and a pavlova. I'm calling it a Travlova, and it combines a traditional English style pudding with an absolute Aussie classic. And yes, inspiration has been taken from my recent MasterChef Australia pressure test. It combines many of the elements and all of the delicious flavours without any of the drama or the tears. What's in a Travlova? Well, let's start with the layers. We've got tangy passion fruit jelly, a coconut sponge, fresh mango chunks, a super sweet salted caramel cream, a passion fruit curd, and a whole pavlova, along with some whipped vanilla cream and some white chocolate shards. Absolutely delicious combination. Now, all great parties require great party planning, so make sure you start this a couple of days before. You're going to need a sponge. You can make mine, which is delicious, or you can buy your own or make your own. Before we start to assemble our Travlova, here are a couple of recipes for some of the key elements that you're going to need before assembly. First two layers of our Travlova underway. I've got coconut sponge, and I've put it into my trifle bowl, and I'm going to ladle over this tangy passion fruit jelly on top. This is the first thing we need to set. All of that tangy passion fruit juice is going to soak the sponge, and like most traditional trifles, a jelly and sponge layer is the first part of this, but this has got no booze. This is just so tangy and fresh and fruity. You won't be able to wait to dig in. Okay, so just the rest of that jelly on top of the sponge. A few passion fruit seeds in there. Now this is going to take about an hour and a half to set in the fridge. A quick garnish for the top of our pavlova. I've got some melted white chocolate here, just melted it in the microwave. And I've got some sheets of baking parchment. I'm just going to pour some of that white chocolate onto the paper, top with another sheet of paper, and then I'm going to use a rolling pin just to smooth it out. Get it nice and thin. These are going to be the shards that go on top of our trifle at the end. I'm going to put that onto a plate. Do one more. Pop them into the fridge. Passion fruit jelly has set already on top of the coconut sponge. So that's our first 2 layers, and that's going to be really awesome to dig into. The next layer is the salted caramel cream, which we made yesterday. Brilliant. Okay, salted caramel cream layer is done. So we've got tangy passion fruit curd. I love passion fruit curd so much. I put it in so many desserts. And you see how easy it is to layer up a trifle. You can use any flavor or anything you want. Fresh fruit in there, which is exactly what I'm gonna add next. Sadly, mangoes are out of season, so I've gone and got some frozen mango chunks, which any good supermarket or food shop has these days because people are making smoothies at home. Awesome. Now, we're gonna put a whole pavlova inside here. Can you believe it? I've made a pav. I think I've made it slightly too big for my dish. So we'll see what happens, but we're gonna shove it in. So a whole pavlova is gonna go in here. We're gonna see how this works. And we're just gonna slide it in. I made this one yesterday. And it's super marshmallowy in the middle. If it is too big, do you know what? I'm just gonna shove it in. There we go. Now, have you ever seen anything like that before? It's so good. Wow, okay, I've pushed that pavlova in as far as I think it will go. I don't want to squish it, so we're gonna bring this on home with the last few components. I've got some whipped cream here. Now, this is unsweetened cream. Because the pavlova is so sweet and the passion fruit is tangy, I just want a really nice balance in my dessert. So I've whipped the cream, but I have added some vanilla because I love vanilla with a pavlova. So we're gonna put some of that whipped cream on top. And wow, this is amazing. I'll put some whipped cream on top there, and then I saved some of that passion fruit curd earlier. So I'll just pour some of that whipped cream into the passion fruit, and I'll kind of do a little bit of a ripple. I'll just fold those together, but not completely. So we've got pockets of passion fruit curd inside that cream. And then I'm gonna put the whole thing on top here. Remember we did those white chocolate shards. I took the paper off and they've set into these really thin shards and they look awesome on top of a pavlova. Because I've got a cake shop, I've got some fancy little frozen mango creams here. And like I say, you can use anything you want to finish, but these mango creams are the first thing I'm gonna put on top. It's kind of my trademark, the dome look on top of desserts. So that's why I'm going for that. You can use an ice cube tray if you want to set something in and you don't have a dome mold. There we go, we'll push some of those on there. Random. Got some mango chunks left, so more fresh fruit on top. This is looking sensational. And got some fresh passion fruit seeds here, because why not? Look at that. It looks so good. Finish off with the white chocolate shards. And I reckon you've almost got the perfect dessert here. There we have it. My mango and passion fruit Travlova. It's got a whole pavlova in there, I can't believe it. Absolutely delicious and designed exclusively for Fed Square. Check out Virtual Square on their website and give this a go, because now we can have friends over. This is the perfect thing to serve your loved ones. Check out the layers and check out the recipe online. I hope you love it.